We're asking the weatherman to be especially good to us because with his cooperation, we'll hear the voices of our globe-trotting pals, Edgar the Bergen and Charles the McCarthy from Honolulu. Anything is liable to happen with a combination of shortwave and Charlie McCarthy, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. So if the Hawaiian moon will stop its mooning and the witching waves will cease their witching, we'll say, "Aloha, Charlie, how are you?"
I say that's frightfully clever, Mr. Amici. Hello, how are you? Get it, Bergen?
Yes, I get it.
Good, huh?
Yes. Yes, I thought that as a welcome, it was excellently worded, unusual, and cleverly put.
Yes, yes. I didn't think it was good either.
No, you
Oh, I tell you, those people on the mainland, they don't know what's good, do they?
No.
Oh, dear. Now, girls, stop it, girls. Go away, you hula girls. Go away.
All right.
Go away.
Charlie, what's the matter with you?
You must leave me alone, Jack.
What are you talking about? There are no hula girls in here.
Oh, Bergen, facts. You'll never get anywhere if you don't develop a little vision. Oh, I see.
Well, never mind that. I'm sure that Don and the gang are more interested in learning about our trip.
Oh, yes. Wasn't that a wonderful trip?
Yes.
Oh, it was so wonderful, Bergen. Oh, dear.
It certainly was.
Yes, it certainly was, yes. Oh, there's nothing like the ocean.
No.
Sitting in a deck chair with a salt spray, slapping you in the kisser. Oh, that's life.
Yes, it is.
Yes, there is. You know that boat, it was plowing along through those waves at 20 miles an hour.
No, Charlie.
Yes, it was.
No.
Oh, yes.
When one travels on water, he designates distance by knots.
Oh,
not miles.
Is that so?
Yes.
But I don't care. The boat was going 20 miles an hour.
No, it wasn't. 20 knots.
That's so?
Yes.
All right. Miles to me and knots to you, Bergen.
Well, after that trip, I thought you'd be a real sailor, Charlie.
Well, I ought to be. I talked to the captain, you know.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Did you see the captain's bridge?
I was going... What'd you say?
I said, did you see the captain's bridge?
Well, only when he laughed. Oh,
No, I mean, did he take you up there where the pilot wheel is?
Oh, yes, he did, yes. But he wouldn't let me monkey around much up there. I started to turn some of the gadgets, you know.
Yes.
And he threw me out.
Is that so?
He just threw me out. Didn't care. Just threw me out. It's just disgusting.
Yes. Well, I'm not surprised. No. You know, your behavior on that trip was not of the best.
Oh?
No.
Well, it was the best I could do.
Well, I know where I made my first mistake.
What was that?
I gave you a cabin all to yourself.
Oh, that was no cabin. That was just a little hideaway. That was no favor either.
Oh, yes, it was. I think it was very generous of me to give you a cabin.
Yeah?
Yes, very few boys your age have a cabin all to themselves.
Is that so?
Yes.
Do you know how far down in the boat that cabin was?
No. The man told me it was very nice.
The man told you?
Yeah.
Wait till I tell you.
All right. Was it far down?
I don't mind a porthole being painted on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't mind the passengers coming down there to develop pictures. But when I found out I was sharing accommodations with the propeller shaft,
Oh, I can't believe that.
Yes.
You mean to say the propeller shaft went through your cabin?
It certainly did. I saw so much of it, we started going around together. Oh.
No, well, I don't believe your cabin was that far down.
It wasn't there. My cabin was so far down,
Yes.
that when I came up on A deck, I got the bends. I used to go up in the boiler room for fresh air. That's what I did.
Well, didn't you really have a porthole in your room, Charlie?
A porthole? All I had in my cabin was a bed, a washstand, and a miner's lamp.
A miner's lamp.
Yeah. It was so far down
Yeah.
that the directions on my door read, "In case of emergency, don't bother doing anything."
It's getting pretty low, you know. Yeah. Well, that's ridiculous, Charlie. Now, tell me the truth. Weren't you on C deck?
C deck? I was on M.
On M.
M with an umlaut.
Well, now that's just too bad, Charlie.
Yes, yes.
I'm awfully sorry.
Yeah, I know you mean that, too.
Yes. I'm ashamed of myself.
Uh-huh.
It will never happen again.
Yeah. Oh, Melly.
Yes. I noticed that every time I went to the dining room, though, or swimming pool, you managed to be down there ahead of me.
Yes, well, a guy has to do something. I came down for exercise.
I see. Yeah. Well, you certainly had a fine time showing off on the diving board.
Yes, that was pretty good there. I'm at my best there.
Yes.
On the old diving board. And I got quite a variety of them now.
Is that so?
Yes, indeed. Yes, I have.
Well, tell me, what is your favorite dive?
Sloppy Joe's. Oh, no. I must control my thoughts here. But speaking of diving,
Yes.
Bergen, you should have seen me the day I did a standing, sitting, half-gainer, flying Dutchman dive.
Yes. Well, now that sounds wonderful. Well, how did you do it?
Well, I started out by falling off the springboard, and then I ad-libbed. So then I went right into my Australian crawl.
I see.
Yeah.
The Australian crawl.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Yes. You wouldn't know it, Bergen, but that's what it was.
Yes. Charlie, do you know why they call the Australian crawl the Australian crawl?
Yes, I do.
Well, why?
Well, I'll tell you. Do you know anything about Australia?
No, I don't.
Oh, that helps. Here I go. In Australia, there was once a fellow by the name of Crawl, see?
You sure?
Oh, positive.
Yes.
Herman T. Crawl was his name.
Yes.
Now, you take Melbourne, for instance. You've never been to Melbourne, have you?
Yes, I've been to Melbourne.
Oh, you've been there, huh?
Yes.
Oi.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I guess you better take Sydney.
All right, I'll take Sydney.
Yeah.
I'll take Sydney and you take Melbourne.
Yeah. Or better still, you take me and let Melbourne take Sydney. All right. Now we got something.
Yes. Now, where are we? Well, you're explaining how the Australian crawl got its name.
Oh, yes, of course, yes, naturally. Yes. Well, I think that sums it up.
It sums it up.
Yeah.
Sums what up?
I don't see how I can make it any clearer.
Any clearer?
Yeah.
But you haven't told me a thing.
Well, I've told you all I know.
I believe that. Now, really, Charlie, now that you've landed here,
Uh-huh.
how do you like Honolulu?
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. All those hula girls. Yeah.
And the scenery?
Yes, and the hula girls. Yeah. And the hula girls.
Yes, and the wonderful surf.
And the wonderful hula girls.
All right. Can't you think of anything but hula girls?
I can, but why should I?
Oh, there are so many things to see here. Why, yesterday I visited Mauna Loa.
Yeah?
Very interesting.
Yeah?
Yes.
Has she got a friend?
Oh, no. Charlie, Mauna Loa is the most famous volcano on the islands.
Well, I didn't know that.
Do you know anything about the islands, Charlie?
They have hula girls.
Yes, I know that. Well, let me tell you something about Hawaii.
Yeah, pray do.
Yes. It consists of a group of 20 islands discovered by Captain Cook in 1778.
Oh, good.
Yes. They are very fertile and abound with tropical vegetation and fruit.
Uh-huh.
And they are... Charlie.
Oh, well,
Are you listening?
yes.
All right. Are you learning anything?
No, just listening to you. Yeah, huma hickalolo. Yeah. That's Beachcomber McCarthy singing.
Charlie.
Yeah. Charlie, what is it, Bergen?
Yeah. You remember Frank Kreml back in Northwestern, don't you?
Oh, yeah, Frank Kreml. Oh, it's a small world. Good old Frank Kreml, huh? Gee.
You remember him?
Remember him? I never heard of him.
Here, Charlie.
Huh?
You mean you don't remember me?
Well, as a rule, I don't care much for policemen. As a rule, see?
Oh, you don't, eh?
No.
As a rule.
Yeah, as a rule, yes, I don't care. And you're no exception, copper.
Don't call me copper.
Okay, Flatfoot.
Another crack like that, McCarthy, and I'll take you down to the beach and use you for a surfboard.
Yeah, why,
Charlie, gentlemen, let's not forget this is a reunion of classmates.
Yes, I think it's going to develop into a horrible friendship.
Frank, it's good to get together again after all these years, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You know, Edgar, you look just the same as you did then.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on now, Lieutenant. Take another look. A good one.
Well, Charlie, I still say that Edgar's appearance hasn't changed a bit since college.
Yeah?
Same nose,
Yeah?
same eyes.
Yeah, raise your sights, Lieutenant. That ain't pink hair. He uses skin lotion for hair tonic.
Charlie.
Keep out of this, Bergen. Say, officer, tell me something about the Bergen that used to was.
Well, I don't want to talk out of turn,
Oh,
Charlie.
well, that's all right. This is just between you and me and the National Broadcasting Company.
Well, I can tell you this, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
Edgar used to be the life of every party.
Yeah, oh, he's changed now. Sort of mellowed with age, I guess.
Yeah, he was athletic in those days, too.
Oh, he's changed, yeah, he's changed. He gets winded now when he plays chess. He's changed, too.
As I remember it, though, Charlie, he never was what you would call a spendthrift.
Oh, same old Bergen, huh?
Say, Edgar, do you remember freshman initiation?
Oh, I sure do, Frank. Boy, did I get paddled.
Yeah? Where?
Well, in the fraternity. Oh, that hurts.
Say, Charlie, did Edgar ever tell you about the moving picture we made together?
No, he didn't, Officer Cremo.
Oh, I remember that one, Frank. I said I was going to give up ventriloquism because there was no future in it. And I was going to become an actor in the movies.
Yeah, well, tell us how you made out, Bergen. Why don't you run the picture off sometime? Is it a talkie?
No, we made the entire story in pantomime.
Oh, pantomime. Where's that?
Oh, it was a silent picture.
Yes.
There was no sound.
Yeah. Been better if there was no film, I bet.
See here, Charlie, I don't think you really appreciate Edgar.
No.
I've always considered him a man of rare gifts.
Rare gifts is right. I have yet to get one from him.
Well, now, Charlie, that is not true.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Okay, so it's not.
Yes. You remember that I gave you an automobile for Christmas.
Oh, that junk heap.
No. Well, you made it a junk heap.
Oh, I did?
Yes. You know, Frank, I gave Charlie a car for Christmas, and in less than 2 weeks, it was in the junkyard.
Now, that is not true. That is a fibberoo.
It's in the junkyard.
No, sir, the junkyard refused it.
Oh, it is.
What did you do, Charlie? Hit another car?
I didn't miss it. Crash, bang. Oh, it was gruesome.
Were you still in the car after the accident, Charlie?
In it, I was wearing it.
Well, Charlie, if I'd been the officer on that post, I'd have had your license revoked.
Yeah, well, who was driving with a license? Oh.
Driving without a license?
Yeah.
Charlie, I can see that you don't understand the importance of careful driving.
Yeah.
Do you realize that in the United States there is one person injured every half minute?
Is that so?
Yes.
My, doesn't he get awfully tired of it?
Well, let me put it another way then, Charlie.
I wish you would, or just push it away.
Do you know what type of accident causes the greatest loss of lives?
Fatal ones?
No, now, Charlie. Now, you know that's not the right answer.
Well, I thought it was pretty good, though. Just thought it slipped it in. No, I think it's funny, don't you?
No, I don't think it.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
I think it is.
It is not funny.
As I am. All right, so it's pilau. If you think that ain't local, you're kidding.
He's a tough pupil, Frank.
Well, I'm finding that out, Edgar. Charlie, let me ask you something.
By all means do, officer.
Do you understand the system of hand signals?
I think so. I'm a scout. I'm in a Boy Scout, you know.
Well, if the driver ahead of you puts his hand out and
Yeah.
holds it up,
Yeah?
what does it mean?
Well, is it a man or a woman?
Oh, what's the difference, Charlie?
What's the
difference?
You haven't been driving long, have you, Lieutenant?
Well, not long enough to take care of you. I can see that. But patience is a necessary attribute for an enforcement officer, so
Yeah.
I'll try again.
Oh, do.
Charlie, can you answer this?
Yes, sir.
Is it permissible to park by a fire hydrant?
Permissible to park by a fire hydrant, huh? Well, sir, that all depends on.
Depends on what?
On whether you're driving a fire engine. That's pretty good.
Charlie, I'm speaking of a private car. You are never permitted to park a private car in front of a fire hydrant.
Well, your car's in front of a hydrant now.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
What makes you think so?
Because I had to push it up there so I could make room for my car, Charlie. So long, Lieutenant. I'll be seeing you in traffic court.